Lawton, I'm Tammy Gagnon, and in this video I'll walk you through 3 simple, actionable steps you can take today to attract more customers to your local business. You might be wondering, why is she sharing this? What's in it for her? The truth is, most local business owners are so busy running their day-to-day operations that they don't have time to keep up with the latest online marketing strategies. And when it comes to hiring help, it's hard to know who's truly an expert. That's why I'm offering you a straightforward blueprint, real strategies you can implement for free. Some business owners take these tips and run with them, while others reach out for more hands-on help. Either way, my goal is to give you value up front. If you find these ideas helpful and want to chat more, just send me a message, or if you'd rather take this blueprint and do it yourself, that's great too. Alright, so let's dive in. Here's 3 things you can do right now to outshine your competition online. So the first thing I wanted to go over is content. So this is your website here. So content is everything your visitors see: text, images, even the behind the scenes details like image file names. You can check what they're titled and see. You just have image in here. This is a good place to put some keywords. Excuse me. You've heard the phrase content is king, and it's true. Google needs to know enough information to understand what you offer and match you with potential customers searching for your services. Did you know that the average top-ranking website in your industry has between 1,500 and 2,400 words on its homepage? To compete, your site should have at least 1,500 words packed with the right keywords, terms your customers are actually searching for. So I have a little tool that I use that shows some word count. So your keyword, your homepage has about 690 words on it, and your competitor has about 912. So they're very beatable on that. They just put in a little bit more effort. It's not a big deal. So I have another tool. I'll show you your competitor's site that shows essentially this tool. So keywords everywhere, which I pay a couple $100 a month for. But essentially it gives me behind the scenes details that Google is looking at to see which keywords your competitors rank for and what people are searching for each month. For example, your competitor here, which is Florida Roofing, their top ranking keyword is roofing company Sarasota, Florida, with 2,900 searchers per month. So let me show you what your site is showing. So I'd use the same tool, and your site only shows branded content or branded keywords, instead of buyer intent keywords. So instead of roofing company Sarasota, Florida, you have your name in most of these keywords, which ideally you would want buyer intent keywords, so you just need to have those added. So there's room for improvement. You just need to add several buyer intent keywords to optimize your site. Now mind you don't have to be perfect to rank with keywords. Start by adding a minimum of 1,500 words with those buyer intent keywords to your homepage. That's what's driving business to your competitors, and you can absolutely beat them at this game. So let me pull up a Google search that I did using that top keyword that they rank for. So in this search, we see at the top we start with ads. Now mind you, before you consider running ads, you want to make sure your website is ready to convert visitors into customers. Otherwise, you might end up wasting money on traffic, and that doesn't turn into sales. So let's move on to the second thing I wanted to talk to you today about, and that's citations. You might ask, what's a citation, and why does it matter? That's a great question. You see, this is the Google Map Pack. I'm sure you've probably seen this. Most people have. This is the top local 3 listings, and it shows the business name, the address, and the phone number. So that's also known as NAP, and this helps Google verify your business and boost your credibility in local search results. So here's an illustration of what citations are. They're basically simply mentions of your business's name, address, and phone number or NAP, on sites like Yellow Pages, Yelp, BBB, and dozens of other directories. The more citations you have, especially compared to your competitors, the more likely you are to appear at the top. So how do you get more citations? Well, we have a few tools that we use to see exactly where your competitors are listed. Then we match and surpass them. Now, if the top businesses in your area have 150 citations, you would generally aim for 200 or more to really stand out. So finally, let's talk about, well, the last thing I wanted to talk to you today about was backlinks. So let me jump back over to our Google search. And now backlinks is also known as link juice. Now this third pillar will really help you dominate on Google. So we're back on the search for roofing company, Sarasota, Florida. And what we'll do is scroll down here to the organic section. And now many people often scroll right past the ads and then the map pack, and they head straight for the organic search, which is right here. And that's the top 60% of clicks happen at the top of this section. And as you can see, your site isn't number one. But that's where you want to be. And to get there, you need authority. And how do you get authority? Well, it comes down to backlinks, which I'm sure you know are links from other websites pointing to yours. Think of them as votes of confidence. The more relevant, high-quality sites linking to you, the more authority you build in Google's eyes. So for example, if you're a local service provider and a respected industry blog links to your site, that's a big win. But a link from an unrelated business like a pizza shop isn't as valuable because you don't even sell pizza. So with this tool, we can see, I'm going to show you your site because I had to search by your name here. So this tool is indicating that you don't have any backlinks. So you just need to work on getting some backlinks and get you ranked. So your competition, let's go over here. This tool shows it under here. Sorry. Okay. They have a total of 3,141 links. They have strong relevant sources that brings them up to the top of the page. So once again, how do we get these? Well, we have usually tools like Keywords Everywhere. We can actually show the backlinks. So this is the little button here. It'll show a list of the backlinks. And basically we just go through this list, make sure that they're the good quality kind, and then we would get those lists for ourselves and then add more to make sure that you're ranking. So getting you to the top is not magic, it's just a method, and I've shown you that method today. So let's recap. So today we covered content, which is basically everything that's on your website. You're going to need at least 1,500 words with the right keywords on your homepage. Citations, listing your business in 200 to 300 directories to outpace the competition. And last is backlinks. Get more relevant sites linking to you to build authority. So if you implement these strategies today, you'll be well on your way to ranking number one on Google. So, wondering what's next? Well, you can take these tips and run with them yourself, and I'm totally cool with that. Or, if you want to save time and get expert help, you can give me a call at 603-600-6001. I'm here to help you grow your business. Thanks for watching. My name is Tammy Gagnon, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great day.